Okay, so iske definition which has been given by Parkerson and others. So what are they saying? They are actually saying in broader sense health behavior. Health behavior का क्या बोलते हैं कि it refers to action. When an individual wants to change, there is a change in the behavior. Okay, so health behavior refers to action of individual. So जब हम एक को बोलेंगे तो एक इंडिविजुअल चेंज होंगे, जब हम ग्रुप को बोलेंगे तो ग्रुप पीपल विल चेंज एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एज वेल एज देयर डिटरमिन्स. सो सब चेंज होता है, जो वो क्या सोचते हैं, वो क्या कॉरिलेट करते हैं, उसका कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस क्या होता है, सोशल चेंज, सोसाइटी में क्या चेंज लाना है, क्या पॉलिसी करना है, उसे कैसा इम्प्लीमेंट करना है, ऐसा कैसा कोप करना है. ओके, सो एनहांस्ड, सो ये सब करने से कैसा क्वालिटी लाइफ मिलेगा, ये सब चेंजेस आता है जब हेल्थ बिहेवियर हो जाता है. उसका मीनिंग यही है. ओके, so we get to know that according to Parkerson and others, they say that there should be a change of individual and the group people. Okay, so organization, so what all should change? Their thinking, their determinations, their correlation, their comparisons and consequences, including social change, policy making, okay, policy development, how to implement it, how to improve their coping skill. By this, how they can also improve a quality life. So when we say health behavior, it should be focused on all these changes. Okay, so that is enough. Next para, if you want, you can study or you can ignore it, but I will explain. Any one you can write. Okay, इस दोनों से आपको कौन सा easy है वो लिख सकते हैं, पर मैं दोनों explain कर दूंगी अब. So according to Goffman, health behavior includes not only overt action but also mental events and feelings. So ये क्या बोल रहे हैं कि whenever there is a health behavior change, वो outside नहीं है पर feelings में भी change होना है, mind में भी. He defines health behavior as those personal attributes such as beliefs. तो किस counts, you know, where all it should show change. कहाँ सब हम चेंज देख पाएंगे उनके बिलीफ सिस्टम पे, व्हाट दे आर एक्सपेक्टिंग, देयर मोटिव्स, वैल्यू, परसेप्शन एंड अदर कॉग्निटिव एलिमेंट्स. So personality characteristics including effective and emotional state and traits and overt behavior patterns, action and habits that relate to health maintenance, to health restoration and to health improvement. So इस सब में change होना है. Only then, according to Goffman in 1982-1997, he has said that in all these areas, it is not only about overt, outward changes, but it is also change of the mind, determination, perception, and the changes that brings in the life. Okay, so next we will go to categories of health behavior. So what are the categories? Okay, so Castle and Cobb define 3 categories of health behavior. Okay, so they are telling according, there are 2 people who have given. So वो बोल रहे हैं कि there are 3 categories of health behavior. So first one is preventive health behavior, second one is illness behavior, third one is sick role behavior. So we will see what is preventive health behavior. So as the name says, preventive means prevention is better than cure. Even before the disease come, we have to prevent. होशियार रहना. Even before the disease occur, you have to prevent. So any activity, any behavior that is involved in prevention, okay, any activity undertaken by the individual who believes himself to be healthy for the purpose of preventing or detecting illness in an asymptomatic state. जब we decide to take preventive measures even when we are healthy. So now when I am doing hand washing, I am putting mask, I am not going outside, I am staying inside. Why I am doing all this? To prevent the occurrence of COVID-19 in me. So that is the behavior, preventive behavior. So as an individual, I am taking all this to prevent the disease. Next, illness behavior. So what is illness behavior? So any activity undertaken by an individual who perceives himself to be ill to define the state of health and discover a suitable remedy. Okay, so any person who is already affected with the disease, for example chickenpox, already a person got chickenpox, so we keep him separate so that the others don't get, right? So sometimes we have also sent students to their home so that the other students will be safe. Okay, so illness behavior is the behavior exhibited or shown by the individual when already they have had illness. Thirdly, sick role behavior, an activity undertaken by the individual who considers himself to be ill for the purposes of getting well. Now, already the person is admitted in the hospital with fever. Okay, so the behavior that he is showing is called as sick role behavior. Now his intention is to get treatment and get better and leave the hospital. Okay, so it includes receiving treatment from medical providers, generally involves a whole range of dependent behaviors and lead to some degree of exemption from one's usual responsibilities. So sick role क्या होता है, जब हॉस्पिटल में रहेंगे तो ऑफिस नहीं जाएंगे, काम नहीं करेंगे. So they are as a patient, sick role. They want to get treatment from the hospital, from the doctors, from the nurses. They are dependent on the medical personnel to become well. So these are the three categories of health behavior, and this is given by Castle and Cobb. Okay, so next we will go to changing nature of health education. So how do we change the nature of health education? So opportunities for health education, all these are in page 4. Okay, so health education at healthcare setting, health education for high risk individual, then their families in service training for healthcare providers. वही तो आप देख रहे हैं, right? So now we are giving health education for high risk individual. Okay, so whoever is in crisis, okay, whoever is at high risk, then उनके family. For example, one person went to Dubai and he has come now. Okay, so he is at high risk of developing COVID-19. So 24 days, 28 days. First they said 14 days, but now 28 days they have to keep in quarantine to see if the person develops high risk. So now his family members also are at the high risk. Next, people who are taking care of him. Okay, so it can be service training. Healthcare provider is going to his house to take all the tests and see. So he is also under health education. So all these people have to be given health education. Okay, the changing nature of health service delivery has stimulated greater emphasis on health education and provider focused quality improvement strategies in physician's office, health maintenance organization. So where all do we give health education? It is in the physician doctor's office, then we give it in the organization, then we give public health clinic, hospital, then primary care settings in the community, primary health center. Okay, in particular provide an opportunity to reach a substantial number of people. So why do we focus in these places? We give it in the clinic, hospital, doctors. Why? Because only then it will reach to the people, doctor's office. Why? People they come, so it is easy for us to give them the health education. Next, health education in these setting focus on, why do we give? To prevent and detect disease. Okay, so when we give health education, we can prevent and we can be able to diagnose, detect the disease. The next, helping people to make decision about genetic testing. So if they want to go for genetic testing, they can do it. Then managing acute and chronic illness. So they will be able to manage chronic and acute illnesses. Okay. So in the community, health education in the community, how we will give. Okay, so community based health education draws on social relationship and organization to reach large population. So for large population we are using, okay, the health education as a mass to all the people at once. We can give health education, models of community organization enable. So we can plan many ways, okay, to give the health education. So community intervention in churches, sometimes we can go to the church and we can give in the clubs, in the recreation center, neighborhood can be given, okay, to encourage healthful nutrition. So in the community, we can teach them about the nutrition, risk of cardiovascular disease. We can teach them about COVID-19. We can promote breast cancer detection among minority women. Okay, so we can teach about the assessment of breast cancer among women, self breast examination, SBE. We can teach them. Then the main aim of health education, why do we do? So that the community people will adapt a healthy lifestyle by improving their skill and changing attitude. Then a change occurs in human behavior by 3 stages. Already we have seen awareness, motivation and action. Okay, so these are all one topic which comes under different division. So we have done with process of change or modification of health behavior. Okay, so we have seen what are the stages, 5 stages, awareness. Okay, and we have seen according to sociologists there are 3 stages, and then we have seen the picture, health behavior. Two people have given the definition, then categories. Okay, Cals and Cobb has given 3 categories. Then changing nature of health education in the communities, how we will give, why we should give. Okay, so with this today's class is done. So tomorrow I will take next topic. Next class will be on next topic. Until then, take care. Bye.